Okay, am I on? Can you hear me? Oh, geez, I need to moisturize. Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, despite the fact we are all sequestered in our homes during this pandemic, it appears we have found a way for your jury duty to continue. Through this secure webinar, I'm calling Court Zoom, trademark pending. So now you should be able to meet and deliberate until you come up with a verdict. Please refrain from leaving your rooms during deliberations, and let's not use those virtual backgrounds while we deliberate. It's cute and all at first, but then it gets pretty old, right? Good. Thank you. Okay, now that deliberations have begun, I just want to say on the record that this is a very strange case. Maybe one of the most bizarre cases I have ever seen in my 3 months on the bench. Mr. Pleats is accused of abducting half a dozen cats from his neighbors, Brad and Shelley Lucas. And there is a lot of evidence against Mr. Pleats. A lot. Just so much evidence. So this shouldn't take you very long. However, this is not my decision to make. It's yours. His fate is now in your hands. So good luck. And how do I turn this thing off? Is it this?
Hello, I'm in the room, the Zoom room, yes. Camera filthy, has muck all over it. Terrible. Ugh. Needs major wax.
Okay, I'm in. Sorry, were you talking to me?
No, I talked to my camera. It's disgusting, has muck all over it. How do I look? Do I look okay? I feel like cabbage. Bad cabbage.
Oh, don't say that. You look great.
Right? No, camera bad. And also, I bad. Perhaps you cannot be trusted.
Hey, I'm here if we haven't started yet, though I may just sit here quietly until we do. I'm kind of an introvert, and people usually talk over me anyways. And...
Hello? Are we doing this? If you hear this, we are a go. Testing, testing, testing.
Yeah, we hear ya. Jeez, why does she keep saying testing like that?
She's just talking to a speaker. You know, like the Alexa, that speaker thing I got you for your birthday you never opened.
What do I need an Alexa for? I know how to play my records.
Because she does more than just play music. Franco, you never listen.
Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? 5 and 6. Are you two, like, married?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I got the summons a few months ago, but when Franco sees the letter, he went all crazy. He says, "Oh, Gia Marie, you can't do this without me." He's very jealous. Anywho, next thing I know, he's following me to court and somehow he gets selected.
I know a guy, no big deal. I give him a thing, he gives me a thing. So here we are.
Okay, I'm in. I think. Am I in? Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear everyone, just FYI, and you all sound great. Hello? Hello? I don't think this is working. I'm gonna try. Oh, but I could hear her. Darn it, she seemed nice.
Are we all in? Are we ready to start? Who are we missing?
Well, the foreman was here, but then she left. 12, 5, 6, 2's here, 8's here, and oh, is that 9? Hi, 9. All I see is your mouth.
9, back it up. Nobody wants to see a mouth like that.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Is this any better?
I mean, it's still a weird way to sit, but it's better.
For goodness sakes, can we fix the Wi-Fi on this damn thing? The lag time is driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. No need to yell. I'm not having any trouble with the Wi-Fi. Is anyone else?
Looks good to me.
Well, damn it! You all look like blurry blobs to me. This is awful. How can they make us do this from our homes? It's un-American.
I actually feel like jury duty is one of the most American things you can do. Like, remember what the prosecutor said about it being our civic duty? I personally thought that was really moving. And did anyone else feel like whenever she spoke, it was like she was speaking to you and only you, and suddenly you weren't alone in the world?
No, not really. I kind of missed all that. To be honest, the first week or so, I wasn't really paying attention. I work in PR, and I have this client who's kind of a huge celebrity, and she was kind of on TMZ recently for kind of committing a felony. So work's been pretty crazy.
Wait, you work for a celebrity? Ah, that's fun. I love a good gossip sesh. Is it Beyonce?
I really can't say.
Lady Gaga. I don't particularly like her, but I do like Bradley Cooper, so I saw her in that movie. He is a very attractive alcoholic. Ugh, I could watch him in rehab all day.
No, it wasn't Lady Gaga. I'm sorry, my lips are sealed.
Oh, I know. Beyonce.
No, I already said it wasn't Beyonce.
No. Not that Beyonce. Beyonce. You know, the singer with the head, the very big head, and she sings that song. Mama, mama, dance for leader. Mama, mama, never, never, never disobey me. You know, fun dance song.
I don't know what song you're singing, but no, it wasn't her.
Maybe I just need to sing again. Maybe louder. Mama, mama.
Hey, guys! If everyone's here, I think we should start. Wait, is everyone here? Where's 4?
I'm here. Sorry. I just turned my camera off because I don't care about any of this.
Oh, okay. And did the foreman ever come back?
Okay, I'm in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Good, yeah.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone. Well, if everyone's here, should we start our deliberations? Yeah? Good? Juror number 8, we're gonna get started. What is he doing?
Sorry. I was just, thinking. Down here.
So this is kind of a crazy case, huh? Guys stealing cats. What is that? My very famous clients have done a lot of weird stuff, but not that weird.
It's fairly undocumented in the things I read. Boy, I do not feel good. Sorry, I have some anxiety issues, and well, being quarantined has not helped with them. You know what? Just start without me. I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. Well, if 2's okay, then we should really get started. I mean, no one wants to be here all day, right? Sorry, I've been taking a few improv classes, and every once in a while I'll try out a new kooky character, I do. But if you all think it's annoying, I can stop.
Oh, no, look, it's great. Don't you ever stop doing something you're passionate about, sweetie. Whenever you have a funny character you want to share, we'd love to hear it. Isn't that right, everyone?
Absolutely.
Of
I love
No
to.
problem
Sorry.
with it.
Okay, great. That's so nice to hear. Anyway, we could go this a couple of ways. We could talk about the case first, or we could take a vote right at the tip top of it.
I think it might be good just to take a vote, just to see where we stand.
Sure.
Hey, Juror 4, we're actually not supposed to be using our cell phones on this webinar, so why don't you just put it away?
Totes. I'm on it. I just have to post a few ups. I'm a very important influencer, so.
No way. I rep a lot of influencers. What's your handle?
Betty Boxbox at Tang.
You're Betty Boxbox? Holy cow. She is one of the preeminent unboxers on Instagram. She opens up boxes and, well, that's all she does. But she has over 10 million followers. Just last week, she opened a box of puppies and it got over 1 million views in a day.
Yeah. I ordered all these puppies from Florida, and then they came in a box. And then I opened them. They were so cute. Then 2 of them died. That was sad. But then I got more views, so that was good. Then I got a couple death threats, so that sucked. But then this hot guy DM'd me, so...
No, sorry. I don't want to hear any more of this. I get it. Just, for now, can you put away your phone so we can vote?
All right. Well, why don't we do a show of hands vote? All those voting guilty. Okay, and all those voting not guilty.
8. Damn it, I've got a life, mister, you hear me? You won't keep me from my Civil War reenactments. General Burnside will not be late to battle.
Hey, just calm down. Look, I think we can all talk about this without yelling. Just, Juror 8, you think Donald Pleats is innocent?
No, not necessarily. I'm just not sure, and I think it's worth it to review some of the evidence. Let's all remember, a man's life is at stake.
Well, no, just to be clear, a man's 3 to 6 months is at stake, not his life.
But in prison, 3 to 6 months can feel like a lifetime.
Okay.
How can you not be sure he guilty? So many things tell us he guilty. So we put him in cage. Like dog. But with human.
Yeah, come on, buddy. You clearly did it. Let's feel guilty and get out of here. I've missed like 6 calls already this morning.
Well, I'm sorry to keep you all here, but I really think we owe it to Mr. Pleats to review at least, well, some of the evidence.
I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt, right?
I get what hurt, actually.
Okay, fine. Let's review. Here's what we know. So, Donald Pleats is accused of stealing cats. He abducted 6 baby kittens in broad daylight from his neighbors, the Lucases, while they were hosting a yard sale, and we know this because Brad Lucas recorded the abduction on his cell phone, and the video was played for us in court. Also, there were 2 witnesses. The Lucas' neighbor, Abel Hurwitz, saw Donald Pleats steal the cats, and then on top of all that, Donald Pleats confessed to the crime himself on the witness stand. And then that is more or less the case against Donald Pleats. So does everyone agree with that so far?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
More or less.
Now, meanwhile, the case for Donald Pleats' innocence is... Well, I'm not so sure what his defense is, because Donald was his own attorney. He called no witnesses, and his closing testimony was incoherent. It was scattered, and I would argue pretty offensive to women.
To a few minorities as well. Remember his rant about Pearl Harbor?
Oh, boy.
That's
Get me
gross.
started.
It's beautiful.
It was...
Huh. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. To me, something about it just doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit.
Oh,
What do you
boy.
What do you mean?
What?
Are you saying you believe his alibi? Because there is no way he was at the movie theaters at 2 like he says he was. There's a time code on the video says 2:05. Police showed up a half hour later, saw him trying to get rid of the cats.
Okay, well, let's talk about the police officer's testimony. The Officer Jenkins arrived at Mr. Pleats' house at approximately 2:35. He knocked on the door 2 times and then, well, citing reasonable suspicion, entered the house where he claims he saw Mr. Pleats throwing the cats over the fence in his backyard.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And the abducted cats were never retrieved, correct?
No, but that's because they probably ran away.
Right. There are a number of reasonable explanations, that being one of them. Another being Mr. Pleats wasn't throwing cats at all.
What was he throwing then?
I don't know. It could be anything that, well, looked like a cat. But maybe he was throwing stuffed animals.
You think he threw stuffed animals over the fence when the police arrived? Wouldn't the officer have noticed that the cats weren't real?
I don't know. But I think he'd be pretty surprised how realistic a stuffed animal can look. Here, I'll show you. I have a picture on my phone of a stuffed animal that, well, I think looks pretty real. But first, for comparison, here's a picture of a real cat. Do we all see? Are we all in agreement this is a real cat? Yes? Real cat?
Yep, sure.
A real cat.
Sure.
It's real.
Wrong! That is a picture of a dead cat, stuffed and preserved for posterity. Ha!
Ew!
Hugo.
I'm sorry, why? Why do you have a picture of that on your phone?
Because I'm a hobbyist. But also to prove a point. You said that there was no way that the cats Officer Jenkins saw could be anything other than real alive cats. But I just showed you how realistic a taxidermied cat can look. When the officer saw the defendant throwing the cats over the fence, he only saw it for a second. All I'm saying is that it's possible.
No.
No.
So far-fetched.
No. Mm-mm.
You think it's possible Donald Pleats was throwing taxidermy cats over his fence when the police arrived? Why would he do that? Why would anyone do that?
Look, this is an extraordinarily bizarre case, and I think there are a lot of possibilities. Are you saying that's impossible?
No, what I'm saying is I think you are wasting all of our time, and I think you have some fantasy of being a lawyer or something, and I think we should take another vote without you.
What? You can't do that.
Look, if even one person votes not guilty, then you can keep arguing, but I'm pretty sure we all agree that he is.
Yeah,
That's fair. Exactly.
Well, I think you're all making a big mistake, but if that's how you all feel, fine, I guess. Vote without me.
Okay, so if everyone's in agreement, I suggest we proceed with another vote. So let's get to it. Perhaps a secret ballot would be best this time. So everyone send a private message to me with either the word guilty or not guilty. Oh, here they come. This is fun. Guilty, 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 guilty. That's half a dozen guilties, that is.
Can you stop doing the voices for a sec? Just keep reading.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Guilty, 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 and not guilty.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What is wrong with you
Who
people?
did this? Huh? I want to know who voted not guilty.
We all agreed this would be an anonymous vote.
Poppycock. Come on, be a man, huh? Show a little fuzz on your fists.
Fuzz on your fists. What is that? Is that something people say?
They do in my America, you Hollywood elitist. So shut it. Now I want to know who voted not guilty. Who?
I did.
You did? Why?
Yeah, you've hardly said anything. Now all of a sudden you're Johnny has an opinion.
Oh, I've read that book. It's good.
That's not a book.
Oh, then what am I thinking of?
Look, I'm sorry to keep you all here, but I believe in this man. I do, because, hold on a second. Okay.
Ah, buddy, do you gotta eat like that? It's really disturbing.
But this is my food.
I know, but it's disgusting. The way that you eat is disgusting.
But that's the only thing keeping me alive. That and the liquids.
Okay, just calm down. 9? Look, if we took the time to convince you of Mr. Pleat's guilt, would you be willing to change your vote back to guilty?
Of course I would. What kind of world would this be without the power of persuasion? Well, if it wasn't for that, I would never have a companion for reading nights at the library. But I do. Every Sunday. Because I make them.
Well, congratulations, 8. You got the creepy library guy to vote for you.
Whoa, hey. Hey, I may go to the library, and I may be a tad bit creepy, but I am not. What exactly was the third thing?
Maybe we should get a second look at the cell phone video, because I'm pretty sure once we all get a second look at that, there will be no room for doubt.
Okay, sounds like a great idea. I'll message the bailiff.
Hey! Officer Bracuti here. Y'all good? Is everybody's Wi-Fi fast enough?
No, mine sure as hell is not. My screen looks like puke.
No, we're communicating just fine, actually. Thanks. We'd just like to see Exhibit C again.
Yep, I got your text, and I'll send it right over. But just so you know, the HD component of Exhibit C isn't working properly. So it's just a standard recording. Sorry, I was supposed to fix it, but I actually started binging that new doc on Netflix that everybody's talking about. Have y'all seen Murder Fish?
So good.
Really
I love it.
I'm stop watching it.
Guys, I really just want to talk about Caden's mom and that weird relationship she had with that Will. I mean, it's a sex thing, right?
Definitely.
So
1,000%. It's so obvious.
We don't have time to talk about Murder Fish. Are you sure there's no way we can see the high definition version? I'd just like to see the highest possible quality.
Nah, who cares? Let's move this thing along, huh? I'm drowning in work eames over here.
All right, fine. If everyone's fine with the regular video, then it's fine, I guess. As I recall, it's pretty damning too.
Great. Foreman, you're in charge of playing the recording file. And y'all feel free to hit me up on Twitter if you want to talk more Murder Fish. Bakuti, out!
Okay, well, if everyone's ready, I will share my screen with the video.
Hello and welcome to the Lucas Family Yard Sale Extravaganza! Woo! Look at all this stuff!
Brad, can you put that stupid thing away and help me?
And the first item we have for sale today is the litter of Miss Abigail Mumsey. Look at all those cute baby kittens!
And it looks like we have our first customer. It's Harold from down the block.
My name is Donald. Donald, please, I tell you this every time.
Oops, my bad, Don. Anywho, welcome to the yard sale. Looking for anything in particular?
Maybe the chair in the way back there?
Chair. Honey, do we have a chair for sale back here?
No, we're not selling any chairs, so I'll take a look. Is Harold taking Mumsey's kittens? Harold, those cats are for sale. Where are you going?
Ah, he's running to his car. Oh my God, Brad, he's stealing the cats.
Harold, give us those kittens. Harold!
My name is Donald Bleeds. I told you, my name is Donald Bleeds.
Well, 8, you're the only one who has a problem with this evidence?
I may not have a problem with it. Just because I've had doubts about other elements of the case doesn't mean I do now.
Good, so we're all in agreement that this is definitive evidence of Mr. Pleat's guilt.
No, not exactly. You see, I said I may not have a problem with it. And, well, as you know, saying may also implies the exact opposite. So...
All right, can you just get on with it?
I would like to show a different video clip if I could. One from the classic 1994 Steven Spielberg blockbuster, Jurassic Park.
No. Hold on. Why would you show us this?
Because I want to show everyone how deceiving a video can be. It's a short clip, but I think it's worth taking a look at. Here, I'll share it now, and all I ask is that you pay close attention to the T-Rex in the clip. Now, I don't expect you all to believe that the T-Rex you just saw was real.
No. it's too loud. In real life, it do a hissing noise like. It's tricky that way.
Sure, but I do want to point out one thing. Steven Spielberg used 2 different types of special effects to create the T-Rex we just saw. Some of the shots were done using digital animations created by George Lucas's Industrial Light and Magic. The other shots were done using a life-sized animatronic replica. The shot we just saw was an example of that life-size replica with no special effects. Are we on agreement?
Sure.
Okay.
Wrong! The clip we just saw was a complete digital rendering, and yet none of you could tell that it wasn't.
Wow,
Okay.
that's so cool.
I don't know.
You know, I'll admit it. I'm impressed. That's impressive.
Oh, well, if you think that's impressive, you should see what they can do with video games these days. I actually design independent video games and I post them online for free. Nobody's downloaded one yet, but I'm thinking that 2020 is the year when I finally...
No one wants to hear about your weird little beat boop games, 7. Ever. 8. What are you doing? What's the point of all of this?
Yeah, are you saying that the Donald Pleats in the cell phone video was computer animated? Because if that's what you're suggesting, that is insane for so many reasons.
Yeah, I have to agree. Rendering a lifelike human being is nearly impossible. And how would Donald Pleats have the time or the resources for something like that?
I don't know. I guess you're right. In order to create something that realistic, you would need George Lucas himself to do it for you.
Yes, so can we all agree that what we saw was not just a...
Boom! A picture from the local Samson County newspaper of the cat's owner, Brad Lucas, with his arm around his cousin, George.
Your cousin?
Wow, no way.
Okay, you already had me convinced.
I didn't know Brad Lucas and George Lucas were cousins. I thought that was just a common last name.
Oh, you know what? I think I heard something about this. I read about it on Deadline. George Lucas said he wanted to try something new and exciting after he sold his Lucasfilms to Disney. Maybe this is what he's doing in retirement.
That's what you think George Lucas is doing now? Really? He's framing his cousin's weird neighbor by animating him? Do you realize how stupid that sounds? Did you even listen to what you just said?
Yeah, I did. Kind of. And I'm not sure I appreciate your tone. I'm allowed to have an opinion, same as you, smart guy. You're not better than me. I made $300K last year, and I can barely read. And Cardi B said she thought that was cool because books are for losers. So there.
Oh, it's Cardi B? That's your client? I love her.
No way.
I don't know who that
In
is.
her music?
Sorry.
Just tell me one thing. In real life, is she nice?
Despite her recent run-in with the law and her likely manslaughter conviction, I'm happy to report she is very nice.
Good.
Great.
Such good
I
fun.
still don't know who that is. Who is
From the
this?
start.
Can we get back to the case? What about the eyewitnesses? Mr. and Mrs. Hurwitz. They both heard Mr. Pleats say, "My name is Donald Pleats," while they were in the backyard gardening. And then, by the time it took Mr. Hurwitz to walk from the backyard to the front yard, he saw Mr. Pleats drive away in his car.
That's true. They both did hear him say, "Oh, okay. Sorry, this happens sometimes when I speak in public, but my therapist said that this would be a good experience for me and try to do so. I'm gonna try and do it, but it's hard. It's really hard. Oh, I'm in hell. Why are you doing this to me? Just stop, you idiot. Oh, God, just push through. Okay. I was just going to say that the Hurwitzes said that they both heard him say, "My name is Donald Pleats," at the same time as he said it in the video. Okay, I'm done. That's all I wanted to say.
Jeez. That was it? That was a lot of build-up, you know.
Would you Stop it already, Franco. You're a son of a bitch sometimes. You know that? 2, that was a very well thought out argument. Thank you for sharing. Everyone, thank her for sharing.
Thank you, too.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Thank you. But never do that again,
Yeah.
please. No.
So just to recap, we all agree that the Hurwitzes heard Donald Pleat say, "My name is Donald Pleat" at exactly 2 o'clock, just like in the video, right?
Yeah, he said he looked at his watch, then walked from the backyard to the front yard where he saw Mr. Pleats drive away. And he said he got a good look at him.
Do we have a diagram of the Hurwitz property?
No, why?
Well, I was just wondering how long it would take someone to walk from the backyard to the front yard where the Hurwitzes say they saw him. Does anyone know where the house is located?
I think they said they lived in McKenna County, right off Claremont, right?
Yeah, that's right. I got a cousin just moved there. Kennet County's pretty nice.
Do you remember the distance from the backyard to the front yard?
60 feet, give or take. And it's a tract community, so the backyards from one house to another are nearly identical.
Great. So let's say Mr. Hurwitz was in the very front of the backyard. And then he probably didn't have to walk all that far to see Dom get in his car. So we could say he walks roughly 20 feet. Is that fair?
More than fair, yeah.
What is the point of this?
The Hurwitzes say they heard a man say, "My name is Dom Pleats." And by the time Abel Hurwitz got to his front yard, they saw him drive away. Now in the video, the time in which he says, "My name is Dom Pleats," to the time in which he drove away was about 10 seconds, yes?
That sounds about right, yeah?
Well, why don't we see if the Hurwitzes were telling the truth? Let's test it. I can do it right here in my room. Now, it's about 10 feet from one side of the room to the other. If I walk there and back, well, that's 20. Why don't we see how long that would take? Now, all I need is someone to be Mrs. Hurwitz.
Oh, if no one else minds, I would love to do some role-playing. I think I could do a funny old woman.
Do we really need someone to play Mrs. Hurwitz? I mean, we're just trying to time how long it takes to walk across the room.
It's important we get the details right. That includes Mr. Hurwitz talking to his wife before he leaves. Foreman, I think you'd be perfect. We've all been charmed by that kooky old British woman voice you've been doing.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's still a work in progress, but thank you.
All right, we all set? Oh, who's going to be the timekeeper?
Four still has her phone out. She could do it.
No, I can't. I'm watching this really long video of a baby monkey eating Cheerios. He eats them and then he pukes because he's allergic or something. It's really funny. I'm gonna finish it.
Or put your phone away. I already asked you once.
No, I want to see if the monkey dies, okay? I'm gonna finish it!
Okay, yeah. I happen to have a perfectly good watch. Yeah, it even has one of those hands. You know, the kind we need.
Oh, a second hand.
I said the kind we need.
That works for me. So, are we all good to go? The foreman and I will do little scenes the Hurwitzes. Then, when someone says, "My name is Don Pleats," I'll start walking. 9, let us know when you start your timer.
Okay. And yes.
Yes? Wait, has the time started? Okay, wait, who's gonna say my name is Donald Pleat? Okay, I'll say it. My name is Donald Pleat. Start walking.
Oh, Barbara! They're yelling again! Always with the yelling! Well, I better go and see what all the ruckus is.
No, Abel, you're hot. Dr. Mayfield said you need your rest. You've been pushing yourself too hard lately. Please don't walk to the front yard.
Okay, should we stop? Like, isn't H supposed to walk across his room once I said my name is Donald Pleat?
Shh. I'm trying to pay attention.
Yeah, I'm invested. Shush.
Oh, I hope it isn't the gangs, Abel. We left the city to get away from such nonsense. What if they followed us here?
Hey, then we'll start a neighborhood watch. We've been running our whole lives from the city, from your parents, and I'm tired of running. I want our last few years to be in one solid place. So I'm going to walk out to the front yard because I love you. And time. 9, how long?
Around 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Oh,
Four
way.
minutes?
That's a lot longer than
More.
10 seconds.
No.
Mr. Hurwitz couldn't have possibly seen him drive away. Donald Pleats would have been long gone by the time he got there. He must have seen a different car.
Or maybe he was lying?
At the very least, it proves doubt.
What are you talking about? That was the most inaccurate reenactment I've ever seen. I mean, my God, I mean, how is everyone believing this? Like, look, my room's about 10 feet wide. I will show you how long it takes to walk across the room.
What is your problem? You just want to see an innocent man fry, don't you?
He's not going to fry. Nobody even uses the electric chair anymore. And he's not getting the death penalty. Just stop trying to sway these people.
You're a sadist, you know that? You just want to punish this man because you like to see people suffer, don't you? Don't you?
Hey, there's no need to yell. Why don't we just take another vote just to see where things stand?
Okay, fine. But can everyone just stop and think before they vote? 8's argument really doesn't make any sense. If Donald Pleats was computer generated, then the Hurwitzes wouldn't have heard anyone say my name is Donald Pleats, right?
Maybe the Hurwitzes heard something, and maybe they didn't. Maybe Donald Pleats was computer generated, and maybe he wasn't. All I'm saying is that there is doubt.
But is there reasonable doubt? Is it reasonable to assume that Donald Pleats was computer-generated rendering in a conspiracy with the Lucas's elderly neighbors to put him in jail?
You know, it does sound kind of crazy when you say it like that.
They's cousins. The neighborhood hated him. I'm saying it's possible. Let's just do another vote. We ain't getting nowhere till we vote this thing out. This time, let's just say it out loud.
Oh, okay, sure. Well, if everyone's okay with an oral vote, I'll start. Not guilty.
Foreman, delightful as always.
Guilty.
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 Not guilty.
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 Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
That's 6-6.
12, do you even understand what's going on?
Yes! How dare I see everything you say? I hear wrong thing through the door. I see the old Jewish people walking. Very cute, very cute. I see dinosaur, but wrong dinosaur. Even though it look real. But the movie is no good. The movie would be good if there were maybe tigers. But no good, no tigers, no songs. No, I vote no!
Look, this has all been pretty intense. Maybe we should take a break?
That is a great idea. We could all take some time to take a deep breath, check some emails. Personally, I have a raid on Realms of Majesty I'd like to check in on.
Wait. You play Realms of Majesty?
Do I ROM? Just ask my Banthor avatar with a 99 spell strength.
You have a Banthar with a 99 in spell strength? I didn't even know that was possible.
Guys, can we stop with the sidebars? Because every time we get distracted, 8 uses that time to manipulate you, and I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry. Are you accusing me of manipulating 7? Because that's offensive to both me and her.
You're insulted? Oh, okay, right. So you actually like playing weird, nerdy video games no one's ever even heard of?
Hey, ROMs is not that weird. We played at the office all the time. It's pretty fun. My avatar is a 6-foot dragon named Big Deal.
Ah, Dragon. My ex-husband's name was Dragon, but he not like animal. No, he was small, teeny, tiny. What's that mouse you all talk about so much? The cartoon mouse, the one with the park.
Mickey Mouse?
No, I think his name was Fred Mouse, and he sings what's that song? Hello, I am Fred the Mouse. Welcome to my happy land of right. Now it is all time for you to die. It is time for you to die. Everybody, it is time for you to die.
Okay. Maybe I'm out of touch when it comes to video games. But can we at least try and stay focused on the case, please?
Fine, let's keep talking. I believe when we left off, we were all in agreement that the video witnesses and the eyewitnesses were likely unreliable, yes?
No, we did not all agree. Could someone else talk other than 8?
Excuse me, but we all have the right to talk.
Yeah, I just want everyone to answer for themselves before you start flapping your gums and filling their heads with nonsense.
Whoa, what the hell did you just say? You just watch it there, pal. You think you can just say something like that and it's okay? You think because of my feminine nature, I won't reach across this screen and rip the hair straight from your scalp?
Gia Marie, come on, he didn't know.
Oh, they act like they don't know, but they know. They always know. In this day and age, he thinks he can just insult the loose gums like that?
The loose gummed?
Yeah, the loose gummed. The Battalianos come from a very long line of loose gummed people. We carry a rare recessive gene. Our gums are so loose and deformed, they literally flap around when we speak. My great-grandmother, God rest her soul, Marie Battaliano, came over from the old country. She couldn't even find a job. They called her Marie the sloppy gum gypsy. Said her flapping gums would interfere with her sewing.
How would it interfere with her sewing?
I'm sorry. I literally have never heard of loose gums being a slur or stereotype of any kind. I just thought it was an expression. I wouldn't have used it if I had known.
You never would have said it? It sounds like you're pretty sure of yourself.
Of course I'm sure.
But just last week, when Don Pleats was on the stand, you leaned over and said to me, and I quote, "I wish he would stop flapping his gums already."
But that doesn't prove anything. I said I wouldn't have said it if I had known it was offensive. But that doesn't, what does that even prove?
Doubt. To me, it proves doubt.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it doesn't. Just please don't change your vote just because you're mad at me.
Oh, because all us loose gum gypsies can't control our emotions? Huh? Is that what you're saying?
And that's what I call doubt.
I am going to throttle you. You are turning this whole thing into a circus.
You guys, shut up already! This is so stupid.
What's so stupid?
This, you guys, this is stupid. Who cares if Donald Pleats was a cartoon or if the neighbors heard anything or not? He confessed already, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if he said he did it, he did it. So let's all just vote guilty and go. I am so tired of this stupid
trial.
That is true. We all did completely forget about his confession.
I got so caught up in all the dinosaurs and whatnot, I guess we just blew right over it.
Now wait just a second. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for this.
No. She's got a point, Chief. I'm not a huge fan of Big Words McDougal over there, but he confessed.
Okay, but hear me out. Maybe he didn't confess. If he confessed, there wouldn't have been a trial. If he confessed, we wouldn't be here. Ergo, he didn't confess.
Okay. I see where this one's going. I see it. He didn't really confess because he's a ventriloquist, or there was a hidden speaker in the courtroom. What insane idea are you going to shove down our throats this time, huh?
I resent that implication, sir. We all deserve the right to a fair trial.
He had a fair trial. It lasted 2 weeks. What is your problem?
My problem is that I believe in justice. I never had a fair trial, so why can't Donald get one? I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
What do you mean you never had a fair trial?
Yeah, buddy. What did you mean by that?
And he has like lawyer issues, a bad trial or whatever.
Is that true? You manipulated us because what? You had a bad experience during a trial or something?
Hey, you know what? You leave him alone. He's a powerful band star and maybe, possibly my future best friend, so.
Just tell us what happened so we can put this whole thing behind us and get out of this room. What happened to you?
A few years ago, I was working for a law firm, Putnam and Putnam. They're a big firm in East Rhode Island. They were in the middle of a murder trial, and on the day of closing arguments, Roland J. Putnam, the lead attorney to the defendant, got the flu. He asked me to do the closing arguments in his place, so I did it. And, well, I was good. Man, was I good. The judge was crying. The jury was crying. Even the stenographer was crying. I was going to save our client's life. But then the jury deliberated, and apparently, because there was a ton of definitive evidence that our client was, in fact, well, very guilty, video witnesses, eyewitnesses, etc., they sent him to prison. The next day, I was so distraught from the loss that I failed the bar exam. And I never set foot in a courtroom again. I still think about that man, sitting in prison for the rest of his life. And I promised myself, if I ever had another chance, if I was ever on a jury, I would redeem myself. I would do more. I would.
So all this was just to make up for a case that you lost when you were in law school?
Yes. I led you all astray. I wanted Donald Pleats to be innocent so badly, I manipulated all of you. I did it. This is my confession. Or should I say, it may be my confession.
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
I've never been to Rhode Island. I never tried a criminal case. And my reason for dropping out of law school had to do with a drug problem. Ladies and gentlemen, what you all just witnessed was a, confession filled with real tears and emotions. you all believed it. I really said it, and yet it was a complete fabrication.
You should join my improv
again,
class.
I am impressed.
Guys, I'm switching my vote too. I'm really impressed with his arguments, and I'm excited for us to play ROMs together on a semi-regular basis, I hope.
No, but what does that prove? Why would Donald Pleats falsely indict himself? Why?
I don't know. He was pretty weird.
No. So this is really happening. Everyone's believing that he was computer generated and the neighbors were lying, and he falsely confessed to his own crime on the witness stand because he's weird, defense?
We's just saying it's possible.
Yeah. Could be, couldn't be. That's all we're saying. It proves doubt.
But does it prove reasonable doubt? Reasonable doubt!
Yes, it does. Just shut up, you freak!
Okay, no. I have had enough. Enough! I don't understand you people. You're gonna let this man walk free? You all know what kind of man this Donald Pleats is. He's a freak. He watches PBS. He collects dolls. He uses chopsticks to eat and then uses those same chopsticks to open his mail. He's a freak, and he deserves to rot in prison. Oh, you all act like you don't know what I'm talking about. And maybe you don't. I mean, look at you. Look at you. 7, you're disgusting. Your video games are disgusting. And I've been on chat rooms before. I know what you actually do in those things. It's disgusting. And you, 8. Mr. Lawyer, all your talking, all your fancy arguments. Well, how's this for an argument? It's called my fist, and it's thirsty, you son of a bitch. Oh, then there's 9. Oh, French fry guy. It's not polite to eat in a chat room. Some of us are on diets. It's not even my cheat day, so now you're really messing with me. Then there's 11. Miss, I'm the best showbiz woman ever. Well, I don't care for the movies you produce. I'm not in your demographic. Remember that. And bring back John Wayne. Oh, and Juror 12. Actually, you just confused me. I don't hate you. I don't like you, but I don't hate you. I kind of like your Frank Mouse idea. We should talk. I doodle from time to time. So anyways, where was I? I did 9 in Hollywood and Neshaminy. Foreman. Oh, you are an idiot. I hate you. Your accent work is terrible. 2, you're a coward. Grow up already. 4, you're attractive. But you won't even look at me. Well, I won't look at you. Oh, and then there's 5 and 6. The happy couple. Oh, do I have so much to say about you two. You are the worst.
Hey, lady. Listen, you can say anything you want about me, but you say one thing about my wife, and I will knock your husband's, if you have one, teeth in.
I have more to say.
You understand me? Right in the teeth.
Okay. Well, I think I made myself pretty clear. You're all worthless and stupid, but just remember, we have a civic duty to do what's right here. We can't just quit. We're Americans, and Americans never quit. So I say, on the count of 3, we march down to that courtroom and demand Donald Pleats go to jail. I don't even care about this stupid quarantine thing. I'm pretty sure it's a hoax anyway. So what do you say? Come on, let's be better than the stupid jerks you normally are. Let's be better. Are you ready? Are you all with me? On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Are you done?
Yeah, fine. I vote not guilty. Sorry, 3. I did all I could.
Yeah, thanks. It was a big help. What about you two? You still with me?
I don't know. I just want to vote with the most people.
Oh boy. I think I might be having another one of my episodes. Can everyone just not look at me?
Anyone else voting guilty?
You're all alone.
Well, I'm still voting guilty. I don't care.
Fine. What are your arguments?
The videotape, the eyewitnesses, the confession. These are still my arguments.
But we've proven reasonable doubt.
No, you have not proven reasonable doubt. And plus, we didn't prove anything. You've done all the arguing.
Hey, you jerk. I said a couple of good things.
Yeah, I said things too.
We all said a lot, I think. I said I'd knock a guy's teeth in.
Hell yeah, you did.
I talk about Frank Mouse, and I sing so many songs. La la la.
Hon, this is so boring. Just do it already.
Yeah, you're making everyone really uncomfortable.
Come on.
Come on, you know what you have to do.
You can do it. It's not
Slow down.
hard. Just
I'm making this a hung jury, and I'm letting Donald Pleats get a fair trial.
Look, imagine you're right. What's the worst that can happen? Donald Pleats goes free and steals more cats?
Yeah, if he does it again, they'll just catch him. No big deal.
That's not the point.
Right, look at them. You're not going to convince them.
Fine. Not guilty.
So much. I'm so happy to leave. No, you don't know.
Okay.
I think we deserve a break, yeah? Let's come back in 5 and finish this thing.
Congrats.
Franco, honey, dinner's ready.
Oh.
This is going to make a fantastic play.
Great job, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, is this off? Am I out? Damn it, why is this not working? Am I out? Am I?
Don't feel like a break, huh?
No. I was just thinking. I'll see you in a few minutes.
And that's what I call justice.
There we go. No, damn it, I'm still in here. What is with?
Just couldn't find that perfect sound, and I wanted more than you could steal, but it's alright now.